Hi, I'm Michelle Ockers. I'm a modern workplace learning practitioner and I'm delighted to be speaking on the topic of getting started with working out loud at Learning Technologies Asia 2017. I'll be speaking on the 8th of November from 3 to 4 p.m. and I'd like to preview some of the things I'll be talking about. Working out loud is regarded more and more as a mainstream strategy to help connect people across an organisation, to help them to share, to make their work visible, to narrate their work. If people make their work more visible, not just what they're working on, but also how they're working, it really expands opportunities for people to learn from each other and to improve their work. People are able to assist each other with solving problems, both quicker and more effectively, and in the process of solving problems, make improvements to process on an ongoing basis. It saves people redoing work that others may have already done and helps connect the dots across the organisation so that people who have similar interests or can tap into each other's knowledge are able to find each other more effectively. And in the process, it can accelerate innovation along the way as well. For the individual, working out loud can gain recognition. It can move you from being a little invisible to having more people understand what your skills and knowledge are, what your expertise is, and what you can contribute. So it can increase your status. It can make you a lot more effective at your job. Because you're getting input and feedback early as you make your work visible to others. You have the opportunity to learn both in the process of reflecting in order to share what you're working on and how you're working. You recognise learning and improvement opportunities, but also by connecting with others and getting their feedback, you'll accelerate your learning. Where working out loud extends outside of an organisation's boundaries, it's also a fantastic way to bring in ideas from outside the organisation, from external networks, and to feed them into your internal networks and internal communities of practice. So there's a growth in collective wisdom. There's some really interesting research from McKinsey that I'm going to share with you, which is focused on what happens when people become active on an enterprise social network, and this kind of connecting, sharing, solving and innovating is fueled online. Of course, not all working out loud has to happen online, and I'm going to be sharing with you many examples. That's one of the main things you can expect in my session, is lots of examples of the different ways people work out loud, both inside organisations and outside organisations, as well as online and face to face. So that will help you to get ideas. It will help you to spot both where working out loud is already occurring and you can build on that in your organisation, as well as get some ideas both at a personal level and from an organisational perspective of things you can do to further build working out loud across the organisation. One of the other things that I'm going to tackle in the presentation is a range of ways that learning and development practitioners can help to build working out loud in their organisation. And there's three main things I'm going to talk about. One is about how you can build working out loud into learning solutions. The second is about how you can actually enable working out loud to happen informally and on a more continuous basis in your organisation. And the final one is about supporting working out loud through the approach of using working out loud circles. So if you are a practical person, you like seeing examples, you like getting ideas for how you can turn this into action for yourself personally and for your organisation, that's the sort of stuff you're going to find in my session. You will walk away from the session with a little action plan, at least 3 things you can do to go back and get started with working out loud for yourself and for your organisation. And I'll let you in on a secret. The best way to be able to introduce working out loud in your organisation and get started with it is to start it yourself. So come along to learn more about how you can do that. Hoping to see you there.